Donald Trump is actually a double agent. He's playing both sides. And the reason I say he's basically playing both sides is because he is also creating the restoration of the republic for a certain demographic of people to have a form of liberation. And he's also creating a totalitarian control and a dystopia for those who want to be under servitude, right? So when it comes to this New World Order system, you got two different doors you want to go through. You're gonna go through the door of servitude, to where you're gonna be controlled by the communistic agenda under a New World Order system that's going to be controlled by Donald Trump. But he's also giving you the ability to go through the door of liberation, the restoration of the republic, right? Because they have to give you the ability to basically choose a side, right? Now, how Babylon, the United States of America, be found in blood of the prophets who were persecuted for doing the work of the Most High, and the holy ones, and the 144,000 will be raised from all parts of the earth, right? So also during this time of desolation, there's a spiritual component with it. You're going to see certain individuals raising up. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. The meek shall inherit the earth under the restoration of the republic, which is a form of spiritual liberation, right? So this is why Donald Trump is talking about, my fellow Americans, the storm is upon us. That storm is an influx of a flooding of information, a flooding of truth, a flooding of knowledge that basically destabilizes everything within the infrastructure of third density, right? So that means that there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be taking place in the year 2025. Like I said, the restoration of the republic is a form of liberation. The black hats don't want the liberation being facilitated by the indigenous people. So now this is where we get into the constitution of the indigenous people that is facilitated by the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, right? That is also applied to a form of self-determination, self-governance, to where you have a autonomous infrastructure that is basically detached from the United Nations Corporation, right? So also, when you look at the drafted Declaration of the Indigenous People, we have the right to a nationality. So you have the ability to be a sovereign body only if you own land. This is why I said don't ask for the reparations, ask for the land back, because when you get the land, it makes you sovereign. When you're sovereign, you're basically not applied to the New World Order system that's going to be applied by Donald Trump and his factions.
You have a whole war in the water, under the water, between the insectoids and the crays and the mermen and a bunch of our other gods and goddesses that I don't want to speak on right now, that I will expound upon in later lectures, going on under the water and the seas, man. Good versus evil. Same thing in the air. With the angels warring with each other, the fallen angels versus the good versus the angels. You got that going on, and it's war on the land. So people that still haven't completely awoken yet, haven't completely opened that third eye, they believe in politics. They're into politics, and they'll definitely side with Trump over Biden. So if you contest, well, we're going to issue Kamala in there, because then Black America, if you want to call it that, will draw from Trump and side with Kamala, just because we want to see a black, not only do we want to see another black president, but you got a lot of people that want to see a first black woman president. Once again, we're talking about politics. I'm not calling it politics. Anybody that's deep into their spiritual journey is not calling it politics, because we know that the politics doesn't relate to us. This is their system that they created in a land that is not their own. So anything they do, any law they make, anything they do is going to be to better them and to hurt us. We know that. But we're talking about for the people that, the gods and goddesses that are not aware of this. We can't judge them because they haven't awoken yet. They're still spiritual infants. Their time will come. All right. A lot of people don't know that Donald Trump is not a regular human being. Donald Trump is actually a member of the Pleiadians. Okay, so he's an extraterrestrial. Donald Trump, just like JFK, he was sent down to the planets to infiltrate what's going on within Satan's kingdom. All right, just like the government, the police, right? if the police want to infiltrate a drug ring, they're not going to walk up with their badge and their gun on. They're going to send an undercover in that looks like a local drug dealer in the neighborhood, because then that drug dealer is able to get close enough to that drug outfit and penetrate and find out the inner workings of it so that they can take the ring down. That's why you have informants. Okay, it's the same thing going on cosmically. It's a cosmic spiritual whirlwind. So the Pleiadians, you have the good ones and the bad ones. The bad ones actually have branched off, and they have formed what is known as the Brotherhood of Light, or the Ashtar Command. This has been spoken about many people. I'm not the first one to speak about the Brotherhood of Light or the Ashtar Command. These are basically your bad Pleiadians, your evil ones, right? And those are the ones that's on here on the planet. But then now you also have your good ones that have infiltrated, and they were able to infiltrate because they made the evil Pleiadians believe they were just like them. When in actuality, they are part of the good Pleiadians that was sent into the planet to help raise the vibration to put an end to the satanic rule on the planet. We're all working together, the gods, Pleiadians, some extraterrestrial races, the angels, to fight against the fallen. Because remember, you got angels, you got fallen angels, you got the extraterrestrials, you got bad ones, you got gods, you got fallen gods, right? All this was due to the split with the war that broke out in heaven. Alright, so